learned a few things so far which are ugly and technical, and from this point on the game hasn't been really that much fun in my opinion. When I first started playing this game I was a bit nonplussed by the whole thing, but I'm hoping that on this video, on this playthrough, we'll have some fun. And this is the point where when I was playing the game I started to get into this thing. So let's have a look. I am a human. I look human. I have a humanity. My numbers top left is white. That could come into play at the next bonfire. So yes. Before going on, what happened to lots of blood things here? What happened to these guys? Look, that's the rest on the look at the blood. No. What's his blood? What's this guy? Death. No. Getting hit by something. So these people are just getting into fights at what is technically a safe point. So I imagine these people have harassed this guy. They've hit him with a sword, made him angry. He's attacked them and killed them. And they've thought, fair enough, I won't attack that guy again. They've reappeared at this bonfire and he's walked up to them and hit them again and killed them. And this can easily be a point where people delete their save files and they're just getting wasted by this guy constantly, a guy that is too hard for them to defeat. So I'm not going to attack him for now either. But from a fun perspective, start exploring this direction, I think we can possibly actually have some real fun. Got my sword, got my shield, got my healy jars. Let's try and just get to the next bonfire. No rules, no learning skills or anything, we'll just munch. Kill things, explore, see what we can find. And I'll try and play defensively for now to try and keep my health jars intact. This short sword seems pretty deft. I know you're going to chuck fire bombs at me, so I'm not going to give it to you. Tasty. Yeah, go away. Goodbye. So as I said before, this is the way forward to explore new realms, so let's see what is ahead of us. A one-way door, so we'll be coming back through that later at some point. It's not like it requires a key, it just doesn't open from this side, so you need to be on the other side of that to open that through a nice link. Okay, let's slowly explore. Some kind of castle. Bring the shield up. Ooh, spicy. Battle axe. Oh, handy. Do we have the power to equip this item? I'm seeing a lot of red numbers here, so strength of 12, I have a strength of 10. so I can't use that. Or more to the point, I can use it ineffectively, so I won't. Hollow warrior helm. Don't think I'm wearing anything as a headpiece, so well, is my mask a headpiece? Yeah, it is. Ooh. Two things going on my head. That's a 9, that's a 10 from the furthest left base stat, so I'll probably stick with that for now. Yay, shiny helmet. A little bit better defense. In here for now. Doesn't look that way. No, up these broken stairs. Even if I try the jump, I don't think it's gonna. No. I would give up on that for now as a route. I'm pretty sure now though we're within a zone where we can summon other real players because we are human, and this is a area of the game where you can summon people if you are human. So we need to keep a lookout for signs on the ground, rather than little red stripes for notes like white. Hello, Hellkite. So for now I'll just be taking easy and defensively. It says the person leaps 15 feet into my face. I will try and play defensively. Oop. Here, away from the arrows. Hey guy. Hello friend. Let's see something there. And unfortunately, I said before, when you are human you can summon other human players, and other human players can invade you. This guy gives no care. He's got buffed weapons, doing backstabs. I are dead. Now he's mocking me with his lightning powered shot L, which can be very disheartening to a new player. Once you get invaded by red people who just end your day. End your day so succinctly and with such efficiency. So let's try and learn from that. We're now dead. Again, look like a zombie. So now we cannot be invaded by other human players wanting to wreck our days. But I probably had some money on me. So here's where the risk reward comes in. I know I've dropped some cash up there. If I die again, that cash is gone. So I really need to play careful now. Now there's money on the line. There's money on the line, but I know no one can invade me. So as long as I take it slowly and carefully, get back to that point, I can get the money back. But now more is at stake. If I die now, I'll be thoroughly annoyed. But what's worse is, I've just died. So now I'm annoyed and frustrated, being put back, I'm probably rushing through the area, and I'm far more susceptible to getting killed off again. If I get killed off again, all my money that I've earned so far will be gone to waste. which will just add to my frustration, which is, again, why you can just put off a lot of people, especially when they do not know the mechanics and things just happen to them without reason or rhyme. So let's try and get... What I find interesting about this game is you make yourself quests. Your own quests. There's no map markers, no dots or anything. My quest is, I want my money back. I want money back. If I get money back, I want a bonfire. I want to try and progress. But first of all, get my cash back. I've got one shot to do this. If I die again, money is gone. Well, not gone. I would drop 312 wherever I die. But whatever money I had before that is gone. I've got 10 healer jars, 10 S's as it were. Let's go back to where that person wasted me. Just got to take it more carefully than usual now because there's money on the line. And I've got no ring of sacrifice to save my money. Hello, you. And that's where I last died, so how much money do I get back for this? Worth retrieving. And again, I could actually go back to the bonfire I was last at, because now I've got so much money I could level up. Or I could go to that guy and try and buy some miracle healing spells. Whoa! Uh-oh. Getting a bit dangerous. Too dangerous. Run away. But at least now, because I'm a undead hollowed zombie, no other human like that red person before is going to invade me. As much as the fun of the multiplayer element is. Oh. Better part of Valor, I'm going to run away, get away from the bow and arrow guy. See how my sword keeps climbing against those walls? Because I'm swinging with the R1. If I use the R2, which is more of a poke, I won't be getting this effect. I can just do that. So be careful of wild swings in tight corridors. Because as you swing, your sword will hit the wall and you will do nothing. Let's take care of this archer. Oh ho ho! Bonfire. New checkpoint. Oh, Covenant is here now. So what's the Covenant options? I'm in the Way of Light, which is the miracle guy from earlier when I joined his Covenant. These give certain benefits and hazards, as it were, which I know I keep saying we'll get to this later on, but let's live in the now. Back to my full health. As I said earlier, we're in a zone now where we can be summoned by other players. We can summon other players and other people can invade us. Which is usually when you are human. So, as an experiment, let's try and become human and see if we can find someone else to summon in this area. So let's try and become human. So we need to, if I have the ability, well, items, 1 humanity. So this is a one shot. If I die after becoming human now, I'll have no more humanities to be able to do this again. Although I do have 2 now because I gained a humanity from the world in some special reason. So let's reverse our hollowing. Let's become human so we can summon other players. This is where the game can become far more fun. And also I've got a bonus humanity, so let's kindle. So I currently have 8 Estus flasks. Let's kindle. It's now a 10. So rather than sitting in this bonfire and getting 5 Estus maximum every time I sit down to it, because I've kindled it, burning humanity, and I get twice the health options. 10 Estus flasks. Very, very nice. Of course, it's at a bonfire, so everybody gets respawned who's a minor enemy. Take care of this bowman, crossbowman. So again, now I'm putting myself up to risk. The double-edged sword. I am human. I can be invaded by other people who want to wreck my day. But on the other hand, if people want to help me out, they can put little white summon signs on the ground. And I can summon them, and they will join my world and help me. Unfortunately, there are no little white summon signs on the ground. I'll put one out if I see one, but for now I'm basically at risk. If someone wants to invade me, they will. Hopefully if I see one to summon, there'll be 2 of us. So let's have a look around. A wooden shield. Is that better than my shield? I'm seeing sort of red numbers as in blue numbers. The damage reduction, this is 78%. So if somebody hits me with a sword, I take a little bit of damage. The physical reduction, this is 93%. So it sounds like when somebody hits me with a sword, I will take slightly less damage from it. So let's equip this now. It looks like a better weapon. Well, a better shield. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, looks pretty too. Nobody's summoned into my world, so I can either progress this way or have an explore around the castle if I hadn't explored enough. Let's have a little explore, see what we missed. I mean, this looks like pretty much like a dead end. What else was there? Whoa! Got all these guys respawned. As you see, because these guys got shields and they're quite block happy, 1 damage apiece. But I explained a while ago, if you tap this stick and press R1, you can kick, which will disarm shields for a short period of time. So kick. Toot once is a bit feisty. Can I just get one of you? No. Now there's one. Okay, let's kick this guy's shield away from him. Oh, that's not a kick. Ah. Didn't have the stamina to capitalise on that and got wasted because of it. So I was human, that was my last humanity. That was my last chance to try and summon another human player. I'm now undead. 3 grand down the drain. Possibly. Unless I can regain that 3 grand. I want that 3 grand, so... try and play a little bit more carefully. Come here. Away from that bowman. There's my cash. 3 grand. Looks like I've only got one of the shield guys here. I aggroed the other guy, so yeah, let's just get this one guy, kick his shield away and give him some help. Much better. One guy at a time. Be wary of enemy. Oh, I see you, enemy. And again, don't get aggro on anyone, because if I start to swing this guy, he's a shopkeeper. If I attacked him with my sword, he would be very angry and wouldn't be able to sell me things, so let's not attack this guy.
Well now, you seem to have your wits about you, hmm? Then you are a welcome customer. I trade for souls. Everything's for sale.
Oh, you crazy guy. What do you have for sale? Things to repair items, throwing knives, more explosives, things that stop people healing using their Estus jars. A bit more of a technical item. If I want to use that, I think I can summon more people, but more people can invade me, so use it at my own risk. Hey, and with this I can actually write my own messages for people and leave guides. Should I buy that? A key. A key sounds very handy. Something for repairing my items. Something to allow me to store more items. Weapons. There we go. So, a variety of weapons. And shields. This is where you can get fun, where you can actually start to save up for money to buy things that you actually are interested in using. Arrows. and chainmail. Obviously I don't have enough to buy all these things, but I like the idea of a bow and arrow. It suits my character, which is Diana, goddess of the hunt. So a bow and arrow would suit her well. Yeah, let's buy a bow and arrow. I don't see any red numbers, so it looks like something I can use. Yes. Any more weapons for now? Let's change up and just use a spear for a bit. Why not? Got 2,000 left. Let's see if there's more armour I can buy. Yeah, chain armour. And some chain leggings. Of course, could have kept all this money and leveled up my character and had more health or strength or endurance, but I bought things instead.
Thank you.
The choice is yours. Well, thank you, shopkeeper. So let's move away from here. I'm trying to equip these things. Oh no, I tell a lie, I didn't have enough power to use this. 11 strength, 11 strength. I could do with one more strength to be able to use these items. What about the armour I bought? In fact, no, what about the bow that I bought? We have a bow. Here are the equipment for crossbow bolts and arrows. Do I have any arrows to actually equip? No. So I've pushed, now that I actually have two different weapons in my right hand, if I push the right D-pad it should toggle between them. Unfortunately, without arrows, this is useless. Need some arrows. Mini quest for myself. Find some more arrows or buy arrows from this guy. Let's check out the armour I bought. Let's see. Go on the simplistic terms. This is a 30, that's a 23, so I'll wear that. This is 12, that's 18. I'm seeing lots more blue numbers and red numbers. All the blue numbers are better, all the red numbers are worse. I'll wear those as well. Looking good. So my next quest is actually to improve my strength by 1. So I can use this spear or this, what was it, a morning star? But the curiosity have the better of me. I will explore deeper and risk losing all of this to find more things. Yeah, settle them down pretty easily with this nice setup. Ooh, some throwing knives. Let's see if we can equip these. It's a consumable item, so it probably belongs up here. 10 throwing knives. So again, it's part of the consumables, which is the down D-pad. So if I tap down D-pad to go through these items, there's my throwing knives. So if I press box now, one knife gone. So I'll try and save the rest of those till I'm in an actual fight. But if you remember, this is where we came up and saw the dragon for the first time. Over there's the bonfire. Down there's that shopkeeper. And I came all the way down here, which means that, if you actually remember, there was a staircase in this room that was all broken. I could not get up. But try jumping indeed. If you remember, it was like hold O, let go, then tap O again, which is really ugly and hard to do. But that looks jumpable. So let me give this a go. What's it shining down there? But let's try and make this jump. Yes. So there's that broken staircase that we could not jump up. Of course, the guy's down there because we've sat at a bonfire, so everyone's been resurrected. Do we have a leg? Leg of what? Light crossbow and 16 bolts. Well, as I have no arrows at the moment, can I equip the crossbow? There's no strength requirements and things, so I'll equip that. And I'll go to my bolts and equip my 16 bolts. So, if I tap the right D-pad now, here's my crossbow. Can I shoot people from here with my crossbow? R1? Ooh. Yes. But I've only 11 bolts left, so maybe I don't want to ruin these for now and use them in better combat than from up here. But I do now have a crossbow. It was worth the traversal. This is one-way staircase. Let's see that crossbow again. That's not bad. Ranged attack, lots of damage. Keep yourself safe. But my quest was to get one more strength so I can use the, was it spear and morning star? Like I did the spear. I'd already killed these guys when I went down to the shop. Is this enough to level up? Yes. One more strength. Oh, 12 strength for the battle axe. Length for the morning star. Length of the spear. I like the idea of a spear. I like the range of a spear. The concept, at least. Let's have a look at this. Oh yeah, pokey pokey pokey. And what is really advantageous for the spear is, unlike most weapons, if I hold my shield up and then tap with the spear, I'm actually still blocking while attacking with the spear. So you choose the way you want to fight people. If you want to fight defensively with the spear, if you want to wade in with the big club, it's up to you. Yeah. Quite liking the spear. But before I call on this video, I've noticed I have a 0 on the top corner. I'm not actually human, but I do have a humanity to spare, so I'm actually going to risk becoming human, which means that I can become invaded by other human players, but it means that other human players might want to help me and leave their summon signs down the ground, which I don't think I've seen yet on this playthrough, so let's give it a shot. human. In sometimes to help the players. So this looks like the way forward to explore this castle structure. Seeing lots of fire bombs. Got a little bit of cash, a little bit of humanity. Yeah. Going forward, I could push. Let's push on. Another one-way door. Straight to there. And way up here. What's in the box? Even more dangerous explosive firebombs, black ones, which do more damage. Let's equip them for now in case I feel like the need to use them. In fact, before I end this, that red cracked red eye orb is now not greyed out, which implies I can use it. So let me just try and use this. So this thing will allow me to actually invade other people playing the game and give them annoyance and grief them. Oh, and there we go. I don't think this does not bode well for me, because there's a lot of high-end players out there who know what they're doing. So now I've invaded another person's world. Now I'm the red person to give them hassle. Where are they? I can see who they've killed. Which way have they gone? Have they gone this way? Yeah, I don't see corpses. I see living enemies. And because now I'm an invader of their world, what is normally the enemies ignore me. Oh, as in, for example, if I go back up here and I went up over here, these people would normally attack me, but because I'm now an invader, I am friendly to them, because now I am an enemy as well. It's me and the monsters against the host of this world, who's over there. I mean, I could fight honourably and go outside there and fight them, but from what I can see, there's actually two people there. Until the host of the world fell off the bottom of the cliff. So, I win. Poor showing for them. Goodbye, goodbye host. I'll have some free cash from that. I win that round. I get sent back to my world. The confusement of Dark Souls. Anyway, I think that's enough for now. We'll try and get into some of this later. Goodbye for now, beautiful people.